Okay, our story starts today, as it often does, with an enigmatic email. This time it's from someone called Ali Ibrahim, who has a good business proposal for me. There are no risks involved, and it's easy. So, it looks like we're going scambaiting again. The email invited me to reply for briefs and procedures. I'm more of a boxers kind of guy, but I felt like that's too much information, so I said, I don't know, there might be a problem with airflow and fit, but please send them and I'll try. The scammer probably didn't read a word I wrote and just sent me a very long, standard-looking scam email, something about a package currently in Iraq with him that is to be sent to me. Usually this will later be claimed to be a package full of gold or money. The deal is that I can get this package delivered to me in a UN shuttle flight that goes to this list of countries, whichever one would be easy for me. I said, I don't think any of those countries will be convenient. Apologies. The scammer asked, which country would you want the package to be delivered that would be safe for you to pick up? I said, certainly none of those countries. I never go anywhere near them. Can it be delivered here instead? The scammer asked, where is here? I replied, I think you said you were in Iraq. Actually, I'm a bit confused about what this package might be. I ordered a whole load of things in December, and I've sort of lost track of which parcels are still outstanding to be delivered. Please provide more details about the vendor and contents. As for the delivery address, that's unchanged since I ordered, so the label address should be valid. But the scammer said, what is your location? I said, I'm at home. I can take delivery of the package today or any time at the weekend. Please confirm the vendor and package contents. The scammer explained the whole truth about this transaction, and the truth is that the package contains money, about $18,523,000 US, and it's right now in a United Nations warehouse company in Iraq. Strange. I don't remember ordering that. So I said, I don't know anything about such a package. I thought this was about the goods I ordered at the end of last year. Do you have any information about that? The scammer said, you are supposed to pay $2,300 for that package to be released. I replied, I already paid for the packages I ordered. Also, none of them were even half that price in value. I think you're mixing up my packages with someone else's. Do you have any information on the items I ordered or not? For some reason, the scammer said, yes. You have to send me the items and let me compare it with the information we have here. I said, okay. This list might not be complete because I ordered a lot of stuff in December and I have lost track of some of it. But here are the items I'm still awaiting. From Amazon, 25 kilos of edible glitter, 2 pieces inflatable giraffe, silicone left foot mannequin, male, pack of 15 transparent dyes, 2.25 litres of horseradish sauce. From Wish, a laptop, an e-bike, 48 pack of steampunk vintage keys, a chicken mask, gold ingots. From eBay sellers, a human skeleton, inflatable, 50-gallon drum, 5 kilos of sea monkey eggs, tomato seeds, skin texture right foot mannequin, female. The scammer replied, I have all the orders, but you must to pay the needful $2,300 before we can process the order and make delivery. Let me know when you want to pay for that. I will give you the banking details. I said, how did all my stuff end up in Iraq? Also, why will it cost me €2,300? What's the purpose of that payment? Now note, the scammer was originally asking for $2,300 US, and I thought I'd switch to euros just for fun. Let's see what happens next. The scammer said the cost, €2,300, is like that because of the cost of shipment at present, and also the sorting and shipment will be done personally. All of this is done using current cost of thing now. We need to be careful and sort all your orders within 4 working days of shipment affected. Then he asked me to reconfirm the delivery address. I just repeated, how did my items end up there in Iraq? The scammer said, it's a mistake, but if you are to pay, you pay to the delivery company in the United States. Then he asked me again to confirm the delivery address. I said, the address is... And then I said, if there is a mistake, why do I have to pay for it? He said, confirm the delivery address. I said, I already told you, the address is... He said, what? I asked, whose mistake is it that all my parcels went to Iraq? He shouted, what is your address? I shouted back, whose mistake was it? The scammer said, there's a change in management. That's why the new management wants the fees, so they can get your goods sent to you. I asked, have you tried explaining to them that the shipping was already paid in advance? He said, it is on record. That is why I'm asking you of delivery address. I said, are you trying to tell me that you've confirmed that you have my parcels, but there's no shipping details on them at all? How do you know they're mine? He said, we have your email address on them. That's why we contacted you. I said, wait. Are you actually saying that someone tried to email these parcels to me? How did they expect that to work? Look, this is getting pretty ridiculous, and many of the items are way overdue. The £2,300 cost for reshipping is ridiculous. Most of the items were quite cheap. What can you do about reducing the price? He said, if you can send the £2,300 as I will direct you, this reshipping will be done within 48 hours. I said £2,300 is too much. The products I ordered are not worth half that amount. That's why I asked you if you can reduce the shipping fee. The scammer caved and told me I could pay £1,300 to package them, and the £1,000 balance when I get the parcels. I said, why does it need repackaging? Are my items damaged in any way? Please send a photograph of the packages. He just said, they're not damaged in any way. I replied, please support that statement with photographic evidence. I will not part with any money until I see it. So we'll find out what happened next after this short break to address one of your frequently asked questions. This time the question is, why don't you read the scammer's emails in an Indian accent? And the answer to that question is... it's because I'm not a racist. So, let's get back to the scambaiting. The scammer had told me my packages were in the United Nations warehouse, and I had asked him to prove it with photos. He said, they will not allow me to go to the warehouse without the fee. I asked, do you still have the package containing the $18.523 million? The scammer said yes. I asked, have you actually seen the money with your own eyes? This is important. He said yes. So I said, okay, here's what you need to do. 1. Open the box containing $18.523 million. 2. Take out $2,300. It doesn't matter that the amount is in dollars rather than euros or pounds. 3. Use the money to pay the warehouse to release my parcels. 4. There is no step 4. He replied, it's not possible. I asked, do you know why it's not possible? He said, because the money is in a package in the warehouse. I said, so how did you get in there to see it? At this point, the scammer had had nearly enough and said, you ask too many questions. You are not serious. You want to report me to the authorities. I asked, do you think I've just been wasting your time? He said, see what is happening here now. I need to move these things out of here. Now, here's the point where it all starts to get a bit wholesome. Just a warning. I said, okay, if I promise I only have one more question, will you promise to answer it completely and honestly? He said, I will. I said, thank you, and asked, what I want to know is why you're doing this instead of some kind of honest work. He said, because I need some money to start a business. If I see that 2,300p, I will start a very good and honest business. I said, I don't really believe you can do that. You cannot start an honest business using dishonesty as your first step. Look, I was never going to send you 2,300 of any kind of currency, but I am interested to talk about this some more with you if you're willing. I actually want to ask you some questions, but I promise this one will be the last, so I won't ask anything else for now. If you want to talk about this some more, I would like that. If you are indeed earnest in your desire to start an honest business, there may be ways I can help you, but it won't just be a £2,300 handout. Please email me back if you want to discuss business ideas with me. He said, yes, I want to do real honest business with that small money. I can be buying used shoes and selling. There is serious money in it. Unless you want to introduce one to me, I will appreciate it. I said, and this is long by the way, thanks so much for replying. I wasn't sure you would after the nonsense I've subjected you to, but thanks for coming back. For privacy reasons, you don't have to tell me anything about where you live or more about your identity. I am interested to know if you're really in Iraq or somewhere else, but you don't have to tell me too much about yourself if you don't want to. Do you have access to a camera that can make videos? I would be interested in paying you a modest amount of money to record a short video for me about any topic. It could be a video about the plants and flowers that grow where you live, or maybe a video about the fruit and other food available in a local market. You would not need to show your face in the video, just show me something interesting from your part of the world. I make videos on YouTube, including some videos where I investigate advanced fee scams. This conversation we're having was just to be another one of those videos, but I would be very happy if we can turn this into something more positive. And as I have recent positive experience of using Fiverr, I also wrote a paragraph about how that works. Then, meanwhile, I'm completely serious about the video. I'll pay you to make a short video, say 2 minutes long, about local food, nature, wildlife, culture, architecture, or anything like that. No reply. I said, have you thought about whether you want to work with me? Nothing. I said, why have you stopped responding? I really hoped we could work together in a way that might start you off in independent business. If it's because in fact you're not in Iraq, but somewhere else in the world, Burkina Faso, Ghana, Côte d'Ivoire, that does not matter to me. None of the previous conversation matters. If, however, you want me to drop this matter and cease contacting you, please say so. Again, nothing. I tried a few more times, but the guy would just not reply to me. Shame. I really hoped we could have done something positive there, but it seems that's not to be this time. So what just happened here? Well, I can't be sure, but here's some possibilities. It's possible that the scammer really wanted to do an honest job, but for some reason he wasn't able to fulfill my request, so gave up. It's possible that he was prepared to give it a try, but when I described what I wanted, he perhaps thought it sounded like hard work, so gave up. Or it's possible he had absolutely no intention of honest work at all, and that was all just a continuation of the scam in a desperate last-ditch attempt to get some money for nothing. Or something else. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. So that's all we have for today. I hope that was entertaining. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.